So, hi everyone. A very good morning to everyone who has joined the session today. And the BBIC, are glad to invite every one of you to this demo session on the data science, and also a brief introduction about the Bright Blue Innovation Circles. So, what do we look in the today's demo is mostly we will be introducing our company, what we do in the company, what are the different trainings that we offer in this company, and these things. And also we will be just giving you a brief touch up of what is data science, what will be required, and how you will be proceeding to that. So uh, if anyone wants to introduce themselves, and we are glad. Feel this as an not a demo or any. This isn't just introductory or just a normal session that we can just interact with each. We can interact with you, and you also can interact with us. Your doubts and why you want to come into the data science, or what are you currently doing. So no need to go into that deep. Just you can say your name and what you have completed, graduation, or currently are you working, and then how you got to know about the data science, or just your name and brief that will suffice just to make this session and in conversational manner, instead of one side session. Anyone? Anyone can just they can just.
Can I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
My name is Sahira Banu. I am from Kommuru. I completed my 10th standard in LMHS school. I completed my 12th standard in Bapatla Vijayaram College. Now I'm studying BTech first year in Malineni Lakshmi Engineering College. My course is data science. I'm first year student.
Good, great. So you are already an
I'm very curious and anxiety about to know what is data science.
great, great. So you are already an IT student and interested to make your future towards the data science.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good, good. Anyone else? Okay. Let me start the session. In between, if you want to ask any kind of questions or anything, you can just feel free. Don't think that these are lame, very basic questions or very lame questions of such kind. Because let's think in this manner. We don't know you, and you also don't know us. So this is just an introductory session. So feel free. You can ask any kind of questions, anything. Whether let's say like what you can ask, if you feel that what kind of services do offer, you can ask such things. Let's say that if you have some doubts whether we provide any quality content in the coming days, you can ask such questions. And any like whatever, you can even openly ask that how should we believe you. So these kind of questions, anything, I mean, like feel free, just get all your doubts cleared. Okay, starting in. So the Bright Brew Innovation Circles are a recent, a fastly growing product-based company, and our initial motto was to go into the robotics and drones industry. So the founder, the John Saida, he is the main backbone of this company, and he had worked in the. He is all a software professional with around 10 to 11 years of experience, and he was interested in the robotics, and he was doing his own personal research and started this company. And he was providing internships and developing basic products in that robotics and drones industry. But he has seen that lot of in the recent days, For even this robotics and drones, a lot of information technology services is also needed. So he started this to recruiting the students for developing the robotics, the IT students and some employees. And then we even saw that there is a lot of gap between the IT industry and also the traditional engineering and the subjects what students learn in the engineering. So that's why we thought that we can pick up, we would try to cover the gap. And also the main motto was to offer the services at a low cost. So that's why we wanted to. So what John Saida did is, he among the network that he has collected many IT professionals who are working in the various big positions like managers, product leaders, and he has interacted with them with the similar interest. And we started this company, and we had already completed 3 batches, training 3 batches, the students, and out of which many freshers got placed in the Wipro, Infosys, and TCS as a freshers. And we even offered some of the services for the IT professionals who wanted to shift from one domain to another domain. So let's say, like, if some people want to convert to data science, and if they so for those professionals we have offered services, and they were very happy. So that's why we thought that we wanted to scale this to the worldwide. So currently uh, we are thinking of going in the worldwide, and we are trying to reach and every one of the candidate who are interested, and we wanted to go the price at a minimum level so that everyone can afford it. So that is our motto. So coming, if you see, we offer all the corporate trainings, software product trainings, institutional trainings, and business process outsourcing. So until previously, we were just going only with the corporate trainings, where we were taking the students and doing the robotics and the drones work. Now with the coming interest that we have seen from the students and also the other professionals, we have started software product development and also institutional trainings. We are even thinking of reaching out to the institutions and interested candidates, and take them from their final year and mold them. And we wanted to give the IT course trainings and also offer them a placement with us if they are interested. So these we will see them in the coming slides. Moving ahead. So what we are introducing in firstly. So as I mentioned, though we are going with very highly trained professionals who are working professionals in the various industries, like let's say companies like Accenture, IBM, Senecron, and also some of the leading banks like this ANZ Bank, and also other other product companies like Walmart. So we have the IT professionals working in this way in such big companies in the top lead positions. So though we are hiring such, but we wanted to make sure that the knowledge that they are providing will has to reach even to the top bottom most position, and that's how we wanted to proceed. So with this, that's why we thought that going with the world's very cost effective live trainings, and you will see the price about that in the coming slides. And this we started in with the intention that our training should be affordable by everyone, and everyone by the time we complete the course end to end, and a student or a candidate who registers with us has to be they have to feel that they had learned a lot, and the amount that they had paid will be fully worth it. So that's the main motto. And moving ahead. So what kind of technologies, different trainings we offer? So currently we have ready technologies with data science and React.js, HTML, Android, uh, Django, Tableau, embedded systems, MySQL, and also we have other technologies like, let's say, testing, automation testing, and manual testing. Where in the automation testing, we even have Selenium experts working with us. So these all technologies we are currently offering. And sorry, I just forgot to introduce myself. So hi guys, so this is Sandeep and I am working as a data science manager in one of the reputed organization. And I have around currently 10 years of experience. I worked as a 6 years as a data scientist and I have deployed the projects in the various domains like retail, e-commerce, healthcare, finance, so I have worked in the various domains and I have hands-on experience in the various projects. And from the past 4 years, I have been working as a manager, uh, where my role is to lead the projects with the tech and guide the team in the area of technical expertise. So this is my experience, and similarly, we have uh, uh, experts in the various other core areas. Like the founder, Saida, he is an expert in the testing field, manual testing, Selenium, and automation testing with Selenium. So. So automation testing with Selenium has grown a high importance in the previous days. So uh, so he deals that. And in the similar way, we have, it's not about just these technologies. We even have some other technologies that yeah, we have ready, the trainers are ready. But since most of the students were asking about these things recently, so we have prepared the batches for this, and we are proceeding with this currently. Any doubts, anyone? Okay, moving ahead. So the other technologies like C, C++, data structures, Python, web scraping, uh, the which I explained. So these all, the first and these two slides. So these all the things can be covered. We are covering all these currently with us. Moving ahead. So as I said, like we had previously placed some of the students in the uh, TCS, Wipro, and Infosys. So mainly we are trying to focusing on the freshers who are coming out of the colleges. So we had two types of candidates coming in. So some of the candidates, they had already had a clear goal of what to take up in their career. Let's say like I think Banu was introducing her, saying that she was interested in data. She is working in a data science course and she wanted to move in the data science. And many students, they were approaching to us just not any particular course, but they just want to get a job in any one of the offline campuses that generally we provide. So for those, we offer non-technical trainings which are spoken English and reasoning. Reasoning that is generally asked in any of the aptitude and reasoning questions. And we also train the people in the aptitude and reasoning in the CRM courses where uh, students can place themselves. So we, along with the spoken English, we give aptitude and reasoning training, and also mock interviews will be taken to them so that they can become perfect when they go and do the live interviews. And why our generally why our kind of training is different is the experts that we are dealing in, all the trainers are already taking the interviews with their own companies, and so when you try to take a mock interviews with such real-time trainers, you will definitely be ready for facing the general fresher interviews. So these are the advantages that we can generally get when you try to. So that's why we have some better track record of placing even the freshers also. And even we go with AMCAT, eLitmus, and so we are also offering services for these AMCAT and eLitmus training. Okay, moving ahead. So some of the currently we are giving the demos for these things. So today, if you can see, we have from 11 to 12, and if you want interested in the Tableau, you can join at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. and English you can join at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it's not that, let's say for English, it's just not that we teach some formal English. So we also try to teach you to pick up where you want to, how you have to speak professionally. And also, let's say for the freshers, how do you want to introduce yourself? And instead of just going back with your normal introduction, we try to make sure that you provide the proper information when an interviewer is asking something. So we make sure that you give proper answer that he's expecting, so that it moves in a smooth manner. Moving ahead. So first, let me go through the data science syllabus. So in the data science, what we are covering. So ours is not a generally normal program that you can see outside. So we wanted to go in intensive-wise covering with of all the topics. So here you can see the syllabus. So we have divided the program into 4 modules. So the first one is a prerequisite module, and the second one is data preprocessing module. The third one is machine learning module. The fourth one is advanced data science module. So many of you might think that so some of the people might not be a non-IT background. Some of you might be working in a administrative professions, and they wanted to shift to this IT coding backgrounds. So rest assured, we will definitely start the program from the scratch. In the prerequisite module, we will be covering you with all the required topics that you need to start the data science career. So no need to worry about whether you can cover it if you are from a non-IT background or if you are a fresher. So in the prerequisite module, Saida, do you have the our course outline that I gave you last time?
Yes, I have it. I'm sharing you.
Yeah. So in the prerequisite module, firstly, we will try to cover what is data science and machine learning. So let's say when you are trying to learn Java, you will definitely understand why you are learning Java. Let's say if you learn Java, you know that you will be a Java developer who will be working on building backend systems or complex programming modules, and you will be writing the Java code for implementing that. But most of the people we saw that no, they are not clear about why they are learning the data science. So exactly like what does data science include and what they will be doing when they go into the data science, actual data science. So to do this, that's why we had
Shared with you.
Yes, got it, Saida. Thank you. So that's why we had included this prerequisite module. In the prerequisite module, along with these 3, there will be we will try to take one more introductory module where you will learn what is data science, like what is the general difference between data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning. You might be hearing all these names in the market. So what is the main difference between all these? And also, let's say when you complete a data science course, how you will be implementing those? What are the different applications that you do in the data science? So that when you have this idea what you are doing, when you learn the things in the coming courses, in the next modules, you can tune your mind in such a way that you explain the concepts. So that is why there will be a separate introductory module, and after this we will start the Python. In this Python, we will be covering all the basics of the Python from the scratch, uh, and all the data structures, data types, and also all the things that you will be needing to come master the data science. And then we will be touching the statistics. In the statistics, we will be going all the basic and basic to advanced statistics that you will be requiring to perform the machine learning and mathematics. So the mathematics generally here, what in the data science, you will be needing the basic mathematics that you have studied in the +1 and +2 levels, 10+1 and 10+2 levels in the intermediate. So these mathematics everyone knows, but we will try to cover once again so that you feel uh, uh, so that you don't feel confused when you are again being introduced in the coming days, in the coming chapters. So we will take, so this is the prerequisite course, which will be covered so that all the kinds of people, whether IT, non-IT, administration, non-coding backgrounds also can complete the data science. And the second module is data pre-processing. So let's say if you just register for the course and you took this prerequisite module and you leave the course, you will be able to with the basic mathematics and statistics. Also, the statistics is needed in not only for the data science, but also for all the other. Many of the courses are also asking for the statistics. Let's say you want to become a data analyst in the coming days, or let's say you move to some kind of a lead position or a senior developer. You need the statistics to present yourself in the data with the client. You need the statistics. And the Python, as everyone knows, that this has become a prerequisite these days. Let's say if you want to learn not data science, you want to go big data, you need data science. You want to going into DevOps, you have the data, you need the Python course. And if you wanted to write an API, and if you are just become a backend developer, and even for writing and calling the APIs, you need Python. So Python has become mostly prerequisite for many of the courses. So this, if you take this, you will not be losing anything. And let's say the second module will be data pre-processing. Here, so if mostly what we will be doing in the data science is you collect the data and you try to work on the data. And here in the data processing, we try to explain you how do we handle the data. So if you recently, if you and we also explain, like, if you know why this data science has gone in skyrocket is previously we were not in the 5 to 10 years back, no one was no company or any kind of a business was not having the data that was required to perform the analysis. But in the recent days, if you see everywhere and anywhere, any company or any application, it's a mobile, TV, or a OTT platform, it is collecting the customer data and they are storing it everywhere. You can open any app that you have in the mobile. Let's say you open Prime. It will show you what were your previous shows that you watched, and it will recommend you what are the shows that you might be interested in. It's a data science application. And let's say you open Google Photos, it will show you the past year photos that you have, where you have gone through, and it will try to create an album, one of the data science application. And so all such kind of applications, why they are able to do such things is they are collecting your data. And let's say Flipkart, Amazon, they try to suggest you the products that you can possibly buy. So all the things are being, every company wants to improve the customer experience. And how it is done? By collecting the data, because they have your historical data, that your behavioral data ready with them. So as the data is growing, to perform anything, let's say simple analysis, data analysis, and the next step is data science. But any kind of analysis you want to do, you need to handle the data, because data doesn't come in a plain format. Lot of fuzzy and improper data will be mixed in when you get the data. So you need to first handle that. When we say data handling, because the data will be in terabytes, not even in gigabytes, it will be in tera and petabytes. You need to handle such large data when you wanted to perform such analysis. And let's say once you bring the data, how you will be pre-processing it? Like, you need to clear the data, remove the unwanted outliers. When we say outliers, outliers are something which are not related to the domain. Like, let's say if you receive age column, there might be values where the age will be more than 100 or 150, which is clearly a error value. So such error value for each column, you have to perform pre-processing and remove such outlier values. And exploratory data analysis, we call this as EDA. EDA is something you try to visualize how your data is. You might be seeing the bar charts, pie charts, histograms, probability distribution functions. So all such distributions and visual analysis we do in the exploratory data analysis. And featureization. So featureization is something where you try to represent your attributes. And then after this data processing module, we go to the data science and machine learning. Completing this data pre-processing module itself, you can become a data analyst, where you can just try to play around with the data, and you can start your career as a data analyst. And then data science and machine learning. Here we will be learning feature engineering and machine learning algorithms. So we will be, once we start the course, you go in depth, you understand in depth about all these topics. I am just giving you some brief. So instead of just going in the deep dive course syllabus, I thought it will be a plain vanilla simple structure so that you can understand. So our course syllabus is this, as I explained, if you can see. So this is how we, for any traditional data science, you need data visualization, data management, statistical predictive analysis, machine learning algorithms. Because in the data science, building of algorithms and working on algorithms, if you can see, it is only just 20%. The rest 80% is all the different. So handling the data is itself, like data visualization, data management, these all things will constitute business case studies, will more than they itself constitute around 40%. And then, so this is the introductory that we were discussing about. And so this is R, but we, as mostly candidates are asking more about Python, so we have shifted from R to Python. And the basics of statistical analysis that we discussed. In the second module, the data management, data handling, which is data acquisition, how do we gather the data, and data pre-processing and preparation. How do we check the quality of the data? This all comes under data pre-processing. And then data visualization, which is EDA, which I just covered here, EDA. And next we will go to linear regression, which is the next module here, which is data science and machine learning. So linear regression and forecasting models, supervised, unsupervised learning, all the things will be covered in this data science module. And after this, some advanced data science where we work with ensemble techniques. So until here in the data science and metric evaluation, we try to deal with say algorithms, simple algorithms, and how to execute them and what they do deal with. And in the advanced data science, we go into deep learning, unsupervised learning, ensemble techniques, which are ensemble techniques are some advanced algorithms we deal with. Generally, to deal with the complex data, we go with the advanced algorithms. So this is the syllabus that we wanted to target and cover for everyone. Any doubts? Okay, moving ahead. So how we have defined the course? So we are giving 1 hour free support for every 2-day class. I mean, like we have planned around. So we are getting registrations around more than 2 to 300. So we thought that as all the trainers are very busy, so we are concentrating on to cover the content in the best manner. And so for the support, we are giving around 1 hour free support. And the time manner, whether it's 2 days or 3 days, we are trying to. So some of the doubts and theoretical doubts, we will try to cover in the same session itself. But many of the students are approaching us with the other real-time practical scenarios, like Python programming problems and other real-time project execution problems. So for such kind of support, we are giving 1 hour free support, and then all the doubts will be clarified. Since the number of incoming candidates are more, the doubts will be generally pasted in the chat module, and we will try to cover them in the first come and first order. There is also a paid support. Let's say if the support crosses this 1 hour free support time, we have also given paid. We have a paid support, and so for each 15-minute slot, you can take a token. Each token will cost around 30 rupees, and these tokens are valid for lifetime. So you can use them during the entire your course time and even after your course time also. For each token, you will be allotted a 15 minutes, and you can discuss with the trainer. You are clearly about the doubts or your queries or your any other kind of questions. And for such one-to-one interaction, we have kept this. And the main reason that why we have kept this token session is so that when we saw previously the huge wave of coming, the doubts that we were receiving, many students were asking very basic kind of questions. So due to some of the students who wanted to ask some genuine questions, they were unable to reach out to the trainers. So that's why we have kept this a token system. And I think if you see the time that generally when they give out and the amount that we are paying is not relatable. So this we have just make sure that students use their time accordingly when they are given a time token system. And let's say during your entire course, you haven't utilized, you have taken 4 tokens, which is 100 rupees, and you did not use the 2 tokens. When you are going out of the course, you can get refund of those tokens. You utilize 2 tokens and there are 2 tokens left. So you can just return those tokens and you will be refunded the 50 rupees. Moving ahead. So what are the advantages that you get with this? You get a training completion certificate. We have internships. We are offering internships for the students. These internships, you will be working on a real-time project under a trainer, and they will guide you they will for the entire project in a similar manner how you will be working in the real time. So they will be giving you data, and they will be asking you to perform step by step tasks, and they will try to assist you in this entire cycle. And we also have placement offer. So where if you just saw earlier, many of the students, they were reaching out with the various doubts that they were having. So we were in the past batches, we hired some of the trainers other than the course trainers. We hired some people to work on the queries that students were pasting in. For Python, one of the Python batch training, we hired a Python developer to clarify all the Python doubts that the candidates were having. So we are currently we are also in plan to get some of the developers for working for our support model. So let's say if you are completed any Python course training or any data science training, and you can start as a developer support with us, and we pay you, and you can work with the way you can attend the classes for free when you are a Python data science trainer, support trainer. You can attend the classes, and you can even try to solve various kinds of doubts that generally candidates are having. And so with this, you get exposed to the data science a lot. So we are also working we are currently hiring some of the trainers for us. So, and I think this referral program, let's say if you bringing any 5 referrals, we give you 1 training free. So let's say if you bring five people to this data science course, we give you the data science training free. And let's say you bring 5 people, and if you pay for the training, we will give you internship free, because internship will only be provided freely when you complete any one course with us. So because without proper training, you cannot work on the internship. We have seen that previously when we have sent people directly for internship. Some of the people opted for internship under our trainers, and most of the students were lacking some of the basic skills to work on the internships. So that's why we had made mandatory that training with us is a necessary condition to go for the internship. So this any doubts anyone can freely ask. If you don't understand any of the modules or what we wanted to offer. Okay, handing over to Saida.
Thank you, Sandeep. Once again. One second, guys. I'm sharing my screen. Hi guys. Let's discuss about course prices and what are the discount we have right now. So if you see that our all I'm audible, could you please confirm?
Yes,
Before
Saida.
we do. So not audible for me. Hello. Could you please check now?
Yes, Saida, you are audible.
I'm audible. Okay. So if you see that today, what are the training list? We saw that all the trainings were charging at least 30,000. So in the data science means not only data science, we have the other things also. It will cost around nearly 60,000. So if you're coming for the discounts and what are going to present for you, let's see one by one. So we are bringing the wow offer for you. This wow offer only for the action takers, not for the entertainers. So if you're really interested, say yes in the chat box. I can disclose the offer. Okay, moving ahead. So if you see that our packages, we have the prerequisites and data processing and basic data science and advanced data science. Here we divided so Python 599, statics 499, and mathematics 499, including all. If you combining all together, including GST, it will come around 885 rupees. For the data processing, here first one we're taking as 599, remaining three we're calculating 499, 499, 499, 499. So this all comes around 2096 plus GST is come around 2494. If we compare the basic data science, say three courses 599, 499, 499, 1597 plus GST, it will come around 1885. The same way, the last one, advanced data science also 1885. If you're taking independently only prerequisite one time, by buying the only data science data processing one time, basic data science one time, and advanced data science one time, it will cost you around 8,127 rupees independently. Entire complete package it will cost you. So don't think that this is the only price. So we are charging you. This is not a final price. If you're the action taker, even we are ready to give much more valued, much more offer upon that also. So going ahead. So as we discussed, definitely we are bringing the huge discount on the again presenter screen. In the 8,127 also, we are providing the discount on that. So if it's completely we're giving around prerequisites, data processing, basic data science, advanced data science, complete all together will comes around 3,382 rupees. Plus GST, it's come around 3,999 rupees only. So this is for the only final discount. Final discount. If you have feel still whether if you have any doubts like will I able to complete this complete training or not, you see it's look like a very huge training. If you're feeling such things, then you can go for the independently. Buy first one and second one after that you can buy second one like that. Go independently. That will be good for you. Instead of that, if you're going by independently, it will go around 8,000 above. So if you're thinking whatever it may be, if you have the point decision that your compassion, you are the full of passion to complete the data science, then complete including prerequisites, data processing, basic data science and advanced data science, then take this. This is for you. This is for the action taker. So up to you how you want to take it.
I say that. I just want to add one thing.
Yes.
Hi everyone. So this we are not just saying for the namesake, or you might see that this price, why we are going is we wanted to go at a global level. So let's say I'm just sharing the screen. You can open the basic courses. You can go the website, like currently the different courses that data science being. Let's say if you go to Scalar Academy, they give you they charge around 3 lakhs for completing the data science course. And let's say you go to Great Learning. Great Learning is also one of the currently organization which is giving the data science. It is also costs you around 1.5 lakh. And the system they give is also just same. And also you can see upgrade. And also let's say if you leave all this and go to any Hyderabad or Bangalore, the offline courses, even they are also charging around 25,000 for these data science courses. And we are sure that I think not only the data science course, any other course, I think currently 20 to 25,000 in the offline, and they are completing it. And we are definitely sure that no real trainer is coming there to teach you all these courses. So all in any offline general institutes, we are sure that definitely that the trainers who are teaching, they are just for the theory candidates who are just working in those institutes and not as a professionals. And this why we are, so this price will not even cover our the Zoom subscription that we are giving in. And why we wanted to go is we wanted to target globally, not just India. We are we even campaigning more than India. We are a basic starting company currently. So we wanted to reach to each and every one of the candidate and show them what we are capable of, our worth, our course content. And also we wanted to make sure that if every candidate wants to, if they want to learn the data science, we wanted to make sure that this course or any other software course is available to them. So the only thing you just need is the interest, and the second thing is laptop, and you can start learning from home, from your home itself. That's it. Okay. Handing over to you, Saida.
Is the QR code and this is the number. So I'm presenting here. So I put the amount in the chat box. You can pay off and get the complete training. So if you have any queries, personally contact me. I can address one by one. You can also put your doubts in the chat box also. And if you want to learn only Python, you can just pay with 599. Let's 599 plus GST. Okay, enough. If you want to entire things, just 3,991 rupees only. So we're winding up, guys. Actually, we didn't see any good response from you. Anyhow, all of us will career. So we'll wait for 1 more minute for your test your interest. So then we wind up. Only 2 minutes. Just 3,991 rupees only, including GST, including all modules.